Today I'm walking you through everything you need to know about buying your first home. Now, if you've been watching the market, you've probably seen home prices shift, interest rates move, and you're wondering, is now the right time? Or maybe you've got some good credit, some savings, and you're ready to go, but you still don't really know where to start. That's exactly where we're going to fix this today. This video is for first-time home buyers, plain and simple. Whether you're ready to buy now, still figuring it out, your timeline, or just starting to check your credit and your budget. I'm going to walk you through it all. The entire buying process, step by step. Smart credit tips to help you qualify for the best rates, and why new construction might be actually the easiest path for first-time home buyers. And I'll break down 2 communities that have crazy incentives right now, like Blackland Ranch over in Temple, Texas, or villas at Rowe over in Pflugerville, Texas. We're not just going surface level either. I'm going to explain this process and how it really works, what to expect, and how to avoid some of the biggest mistakes I see first-time home buyers make. So whether you've got a 750 credit score or better, or you're just now pulling your score or your credit for the first time, this video is going to help you move forward with confidence. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Griggs with BRG Realty Group here in Central Texas in Hutto. Let's jump in. All right, let's break down the full home buying process step by step so you know exactly what to expect from start to finish. Now, when I help first-time buyers through this, I always tell people that this process isn't hard when you have the right plan and the right people around you. So here's how it works. Step 1, get pre-approved before we look at any single home. The first step is talking to a lender and getting the pre-approval. This tells you exactly how much home you can afford and what your estimated monthly payment will be, including taxes, insurance, and any HOA dues. It's not a full commitment. You're locking it in, but it shows sellers you're serious, and it helps us move fast when you find the home that you really love. Step 2, choose the right realtor. This one matters the most than people think. You want a realtor who's not just showing you homes, but someone who understands your goals, negotiates for you, protects your money, and knows how to navigate this shifting Central Texas market. That's where I come in. I'm not here to sell you a home. I'm here to help you buy the right one, the right way, with no surprises. Step 3, set your budget, monthly payment goals. Look, just because a lender says you're approved for $400K, that doesn't mean you want to spend the whole entire $400K. We'll sit down, break down what you're comfortable spending per month, and work backwards to find the right price point. I'll show you the difference between payments of a new construction home, a resale, and we'll factor in utilities, HOA, and everything else. Step 4, start touring homes. And this is the fun part. We'll start looking at properties in your budget range that match your needs, size, location, school district, commute, whatever matters most to you. This is also where we'll talk about resale homes versus new construction, because sometimes builders offer lower interest rates and some great incentives, and that can save you thousands over the first few years of your loan. Now, step 5, we'll write an offer. When you find the right one, I'll help you write a strong competitive offer. We'll negotiate terms and price, closing, home warranties, and more. Once your offer is accepted, we go into contract, which takes us to step 6, inspections and appraisal. During the option period, we'll schedule a home inspection, and if anything comes up, we'll ask the seller to fix it or adjust the price. Then your lender orders an appraisal to make sure the home's value lines up with your loan. I'll guide you through every step of this. We're not rushing anything. We'll make sure your investment is protected. Now, step 7, the final walkthrough and closing. Right before closing, we'll do a final walkthrough to make sure everything looks good. We don't know surprises. Everything should be as agreed. Then you head to closing, sign papers, and pick up those keys. You're officially a homeowner now. So that's it. Pre-approval to closing, laid out in plain English. And the best part is, I'll be by your side through the whole process. keeping it smooth, stress-free, and always putting you first. Let's keep it moving, because the next chapter we'll talk about why new construction homes may be the best move for you in 2025. Don't want to miss this. A new construction home can be one of the best options for first-time home buyers, especially right now in 2025. Now, I work with both resale and new homes, and there are pros and cons to each. But here's why you should seriously consider buying a new build if you're building your first home. 1. Lower maintenance. With a new home, everything is brand new. The roof, the appliances, and the HVAC. You're not inheriting a 10-year-old water heater or foundation repair issues. You're walking into something that's built in today's energy standards, which also means lower utility bills. Number 2, warranties. Most builders offer a 1-year workmanship, 2-year system warranty, and 10-year structural warranties. If something breaks in your first year, you're likely covered. Compare that to buying an older home where you're paying out of pocket right after the move. Number 3, incentives. Builders right now are competing for your business, especially in Texas. This means you can get something for a lower interest rate, like 3.49% in Blackland Ranch and Temple, and closing costs help upgrade finishes at no extra charge. That's money in your pocket. But with that being said, let's head up to Temple, Texas, and check out a community that I recently visited, Blackland Ranch, one of the best kept secrets for first-time home buyers in Central Texas right now. Here's what makes this community special: the location. You're in the Temple ISD school district with quick access to Belton, Salado, Killeen, and I-35. And it's not too far of a drive to Austin. It's quiet, it's family friendly, and this area is growing fast. The Carruthers Executive Home Builders are offering a 3.49% interest rate on selected models. That closes by October 15th. That's below the most lenders in the area right now, and they're not raising the prices to make up for inventory. Price range: homes are ranging from $349K up to $459K, and they're move-in ready. You've got 3 and 4 bedroom homes, 2 and 3 car garage homes, gourmet kitchens, open floor plans, and courtyards. One of the models, the area plan, is around 2,394 square feet and is listed at $459K with that same 3.49% rate. That's solid. Why is this good? For first-time home buyers, you want more space, a quiet suburban feel without breaking the bank. That's it. No multiple offers and no repairs. You're getting a brand new home with built-in equity from day one. So if Temple works for your lifestyle or commute, Blackland Ranch is worth a look. Let's check out another community closer to Austin, over in Pflugerville, Texas, and let's talk about the community which build townhomes called Villas at Rowe in the builder there's Empire. It's a little bit different from Blackland because they only build townhomes. However, it's a great fit for first-time home buyers, especially if you're looking for a low-maintenance living. Location and layout: you're just northeast of Austin with access to 130 Toll Road, 45, and I-35. This is perfect for anyone working in Austin, Round Rock, Hutto, Georgetown, Tesla, or Samsung. These are FHA approved townhomes, which means they qualify for low down payment loans, and that's big for first-time home buyers. And the HOA perks: here's what sets this community apart. The HOA takes care of your lawn and when your exterior needs painting, and they handle that too. This means less upkeep for you and fewer surprises down the line. Now, floor plans and pricing: you've got 2-story townhomes which go around 1,517 square foot up to 1,606 square feet, most with 2 or 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. The builder just dropped the prices on a couple of units at the time of this recording. One plan dropped from $381K down to $340K. Another plan is now $319K, and that came from $350K. These are move-in ready and available now. Who's this for? If you're a first-time home buyer who wants to be near Austin, doesn't want to deal with yard work, or prefers new construction, this is a smart choice. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about what to do if your credit isn't quite ready yet, or you don't even know what your score is. Okay, let's talk about credit, because I know not everyone watching is fully ready to buy just yet. If you're not sure what your score is, or you know it's not where it needs to be, this part is for you. Step 1, check your score the right way. Just don't rely on Credit Karma. Use a combination of Experian or MyFICO, or you can use your own bank or credit union if they have tools like the FICO scoring. You want to look at your FICO 8 and your FICO 5 scores. Those are the ones mortgage lenders usually pull. In step 2, know what your score needs to be for you to technically get approved for an FHA loan with a 580 credit score. But ideally, you want to be at a 640 plus to qualify for better rates and terms. The higher the score, the more buying power you have. Step 3, build credit the right way. No shortcuts. Don't fall for gimmicks like credit sweep or disputing everything. Here's how to build credit the right way. Keep your credit utilization on your credit card below 10%. Pay your credit cards before the statement date, and don't apply for new credit cards if you're planning to buy within 6 months. Pay everything on time. Do this consistently, and I've seen people go from 590 to 700 plus in less than a year's time. If you need help with this, I've got a free credit building guide and tracker, so comment credit below and hit the link in my description, and I'll send that right over to you. All right, so let's wrap this up with what to do next if you're ready to move forward with buying your first home. If you made it this far, thank you. This means you're either serious about buying a home or getting real close to being ready. Here's what you can do. Schedule a free home buyer consultation with me. Look, it's no pressure, no sales pitch. It's just a 15-minute call where I learn about your goals, timeline, and budget. And then I'll send you my free home buyer questionnaire. Also, we'll talk strategy, financing, neighborhoods, and whether you're leaning towards a resale or new construction. You'll walk away with a plan that works for you. Also, you can download my free first-time home buyer guide. And it covers everything we talked about and more, including questions to ask your lender, credit tips, and what to expect at every step of the process. You can grab that using the link in the pinned comment or my description. Also, let me go to work for you. Once you're pre-approved, I'll help you tour homes, negotiate like a pro, and get to closing with all the drama. No matter where you are in the process, I've got your back. Now, let's wrap this all up. Let's bring it all home. Today we covered the entire step-by-step home buying process. Why new construction homes may be right, or, if you want to go with resale, that's perfectly fine. I got you. We talked about 2 great communities with solid incentives, how to build your credit the right way, and what to do next to take that first step towards home ownership. If you got value out this video, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment home if you want me to send you a free buyer's guide or to set up a time to talk. Your first home is a big deal, and you don't have to figure it out alone. Look, I'm Brandon Briggs for BRG Realty Group, and I want to make this process as smooth as possible for you. Let's make this next move your best move. See you in the next video.